So I am here with Mike Hums, who is the product manager for all the Drivables, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
Class C for Grand Design. So this product started on the Ford F-600 Super Duty chassis. It's a 6.7 liter Ford Power Stroke diesel, 4-wheel drive. So on the front, we rhino lined the bumper rather than using the chrome. We added a Ford Raptor style.
Yeah, I like that.
A lot of my competitors paint chrome or use chrome. We tried to delete as much chrome, accented the letters on the hood. You get these in 9 different configurations on the outside. So they're going to be a solid color. There's 3 different solids, a white, a light gray, and a dark gray. Then you've got 6 different variations that you can put some design in on the outside.
I love the blackout look with the rims and everything. It's really nice looking.
So everything you see here is standard. There's only a couple of options. We have an SRT package, which you'll see right here with the big wheel and tire.
Oh, hold on.
41-inch extreme tire. Morning, sir.
Oh.
So here's kind of a picture of it here. It converts it to a liquid spring suspension, 41-inch tires, a new bumper. It's really gritty and beefy. It's quite expensive as well. So.
It looks like it.
Standard from the factory, though, we partnered with Fox Racing. So we got a dual steering stabilizer from Fox Shocks down here. You've got a new sway bar on front and rear. And then these right here are adjustable, just like a Ford Raptor. You've got 3.0 Fox Shocks with remote reservoirs. You got BDS radius arms. You got a 2-inch lift on the front. These come with a 2-inch lift on the back, so we went to a 4. So you got a 15,000-pound hitch. If you put 1,500 pounds of tongue weight on, it can sink the coach about an inch.
Oh yeah.
So we still wanted to make sure that you were riding, safely and level if you're going to put that much weight behind it.
Yeah. What is this as far as this GVWR and how much cargo capacity do you have?
So this coach is a 22,000-pound chassis. It's got a 43,000 gross combined. So that's where we get the big number for the hitch. This coach itself has almost 3,900 pounds of payload. I think yesterday I looked, it was 3,850.
Oh, nice.
80 gallons of fresh, 65 gray, 45 black. You've got 20.5 gallons of LP. You got 66 gallons of fuel. So you got plenty of tank capacities on there. Even after fuel, water, and passengers, you're going to have a lot left over.
Yeah, that's plenty. And you said the towing capacity on this is what?
It's a 15,000-pound hitch.
Okay, yeah, I think our Jeep Grand Cherokee will probably fall under that.
So a couple other things on the outside. This is a wide body coach, so we stretch the mirrors on this. You see these really beefy running boards and our wing walls. One thing we did is we kind of smashed the nose in a little bit here so we don't hang way over. From the cockpit, it's very hard to see the
you don't need the over.
So, if you see the entry or exit ramp sign, and you don't have to look under your Class C. You got
very cool.
Great visibility from the cockpit. And when you get full paint, you're going to see that there's paint protection on your running boards.
Yeah, I saw the diamond shield.
We even put the diamond shield up on the cab over, on your ring walls, where you stick your hands on the doors for rings. Okay, you've got it at your toe kick right here. You got it in this here. So we put a lot of diamond shield on this coach. The entry door is interesting. We import these from Italy. A traditional door is going to have one striker in the middle. It's the same door you'd use on a travel trailer or a fifth wheel.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. So the other thing is there's 2 strikers, top and bottom.
Oh, okay.
So it grabs that door and it's a rotary latch, pulls it tight. There's 320 amp hours of lithium. So you've got a 302 Boss from Lithionics. Your DCD panel is really nice. There's not a bunch of...
I saw that. That's like a breaker panel kind of thing, but just DC.
Well, the nice thing about it is all of my breakers and fuses are in one spot. They're not located all over. So the nice thing about that, it's very easy to get to them. We run a 40-inch TV on the outside. All of our TVs are 12 volt. You have a 40 in the living room,
nice.
A 40 outside, and then you've got a 32 in the bedroom. This bay is interesting. This bay is this big. In this corner here, we put the inverter, your DCD converter. Obviously, I'm charging lead acid batteries under the front, which there's 2 under the hood. And then you've got lithium here, so your charging profiles are different. So you've got a little traffic cop for power.
What do you have? What's the capacity of the inverter?
2,000 watt Xantrax converter charger. So it's a combo with it. So you've also got 110 and then HDMI. So if you get, you're a gamer, you got a Roku or a Fire Stick, you don't have to pull your TVs down.
That's nice. Well, that just links right up.
Yep. Those are also your blackout shades right here. So you can put these up over the windshield on your cockpit doors and your windshield to black out. A lot of people hang a curtain on the inside.
Oh,
so
okay.
We still want to make it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Cause I saw the it's got the similar type of windows as the Lineage. I'm not the Lineage.
Series M.
As the The Sierra Nova is what I was thinking of.
So these are a little bit different. These are from the Netherlands, from a company in Holland, Puma.
They seem solid.
So the nice thing about these, they got screens integrated into them. They've got shades integrated into them. They're lighter weight. You know, when you go to a traditional window, you know, you've got all the window valances and lambrequins and glass and aluminum. We save about 100 pounds a unit by going to these windows. Like a Class A style motorhome, you know, you've got pass-through storage from one side to the other. One of the Grand Design exclusives is our lit belt rail. It's really hard to see at night, but this is your screw line where you're.
Oh, that's lit?
Where you're, yeah. Oh. So if you can see the light kind of under here now.
Oh, okay.
In the evening, you've got the indirect light on your awning. We run a Girard armless awning. Then you've got this belt rail as well. So it's a lot of indirect lighting at night.
Nice.
So another change to this is all of our slide mechanisms are the new SureSlide from Lippert, which you'll see here. So this is a 40-inch slide box here. Huh. So, you know, think of a good, better, best, right? You got Schwinn Tech, you know, all the weight of the room is held in these rails, so it's got to be completely straight and not out of focus. You have Slim Rack, which all the weight of the room is held on the rollers, so roller placement is important. These, all your rollers are machined in, they're pinched in, and then these columns lock into this bottom plate. So you're not transferring all that energy to your sidewalls, you're transferring it to the bottom plate.
Oh, that's nice.
It's new,
all
it's
the
efficient.
On those rollers.
That's correct.
Yeah.
It's new, it's efficient. It works really well. So you got a potable fill right here. This is access to my low point drains. We also run true level tank sensors. So these are pressure sensors on every one of the tanks.
Yeah, I noticed that your gauges were actually, they weren't the 1/3, 2/3.
No, you're not going to use the little, we run a remote reservoir LP tank. So our LP tank's located in the middle of the coach. This is how you fill. So
I was wondering when I was looking around, like, where's the tank?
This is your bleeder valve here. You know, you can turn the valve on and off right there. And then right here is a quick connect for your grill.
Is that pretty common in drivables, having that kind of remote access?
I haven't seen it in a number of years. We kind of pulled it up.
I just wonder when you go to get propane, if some people be like, well, I don't know what to do with this, but
it's right here.
Okay, that's awesome.
What it allows me to do is have more storage around the outside of the coach. We got another storage bay back here. We got a Truma AquaGo on-demand hot water heater.
We heard a lot of good things about Truma's AquaGo when we did our comparison to one of the other on-demand water heaters.
Yeah, it's a 60,000 BTU water heater. It's a very good product. On the roof of this, you know, you've got 1,000 watts of solar. It's a 50 amp coach, so I've got 2 Cree air conditioners. We have a patent pending air conditioning product in here. The way we outfit this, it's extremely quiet, it's extremely efficient, it draws less power, it's got soft start, it's got a dehumidifier.
What's the BTU rating on the each?
They're both 15s.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I bet that thing cools down quick in there.
It does. So on the rear cap, we wanted this to look just like our Series M Lineage that you see here. So the nice thing about it is it's just a giant version of it. So all of our lights are blacked out. They're the super bright LEDs. You got access to your 15,000 pound hitch here, and then you got a 4-way flat or a 7-way on this side.
Awesome.
On the roof, another thing is that's a fiberglass roof. This entire coach is vacuum bonded, so you've got, you know, almost a 2-inch thick sidewall, almost a 2-inch thick floor, and then your roof is about 5 in the middle and it tapers down to 3. It's all vacuum bonded. You got a fiberglass skin on the outside. One thing that's different is we don't, you know, pollute the roof with a bunch of self-leveling or putty all the way around it. So it's a Titan gasket seal. It's a Turnabond product with foam. So every single vent, fantastic fans, your air conditioners, all of that goes down with a Titan gasket, so you don't have piles of self-leveling. It should be a low-maintenance roof. These are also standard with Starlink. So you've got Starlink for your internet.
I saw the router inside. So
and you've also got the WineGuard 360 Plus, which is my, you know, my FM, my TV antenna over the air, a Wi-Fi booster. So you've got a lot going on in here as far as.
You know which Starlink has a Gen 3? Okay.
So let's go around the back side or around the other side, and I'll show you what's going on over there.
So what's that support rail up there about? So
the support rail at the top is simply for looks. When you start looking at some of the big Super Cs in the market, they've got the integrated awnings and everything. Yeah. We also use it so you can help pull yourself up. You've got your ladder mount that's right here that clips on.
I was wondering about that too.
We've got an automatic power cord reel right here. So this, you're going to have divorced tanks. You have 2 fuel tanks on this coach. So you got a front and a rear, total 66. You've got a spot here for your slinky, for your sewage slinky.
Okay, that's what I was wondering about that. Now the 2 tanks, are they interconnected? Will they feed each other so they both can feed the engine? Yeah. I noticed the generator, we haven't gotten that yet, but the generator is diesel also.
Yep, and that's going to pull out of the front tank. I believe the tank capacity is 19 on the rear and 40 something on the front. Okay. I don't know the exact measurements. Yeah. 66 gallons of fresh, or 65 gallons of fresh, 45 gallons of black. So the whole point of doing larger tanks on the inside, we also offer a stack washer dryer.
Yeah, I saw that.
So,
nice. That's key for us.
Outside shower, black tank flush, Anderson valve. This entire coach is plumbed by SharkBite. So we use a SharkBite push to connect plumbing. On your supply lines in this coach, there's a 25-year warranty.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty unheard of.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
what is this? What kind of connection did you say this is?
This is Anderson valve. It's very easy for plumbing. So you get your tank fill, you know, your dry camping, and then your winterizement.
So the potable water is on the other side. This is just for flushing then?
Well, for flushing or for filling the tanks. So, or for, you know, that's more of a gravity fill on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So
that either one will fill the fresh tank.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
So over here, you'll notice on a 36-inch slide, we put slide room end wall windows in every one of our acrylic with acrylics, which when you think about, you know, people are like, oh, this is going to hold up or whatnot. You ever been to a hockey game? You know, you're banging pucks off the board. Those are acrylic. You polish them if they're scratched or whatnot. It's a great product. So backside of your pass-through storage, you've got another storage cavity here, and then you got an 8 kW Onan diesel generator.
I saw that. That's nice.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Yep.
Before we check out the inside of this RV, I want to take just a minute to thank our sponsor of this video, Liquefied. Nobody likes the smell that comes from a ripe black tank. And in the almost 8 years that we have been RVing, we have tried numerous tank treatments out there, powders, liquids, you name it. There's a good chance we've tried it. That was until about 2 years ago when we switched to Liquefied. Now this stuff is great. We've had no stink at all in those 2 years. Now I don't know what kind of poop voodoo Matt puts in this bottle, but it just works. I also really appreciate the fact that it has this really cool little filler thing here to get just the right amount and pour in there, and I'm not sprinkling powder and sneezing for about 20 minutes. Now is a great time to stock up for camping season because every dollar that you spend on Liquefied gives you an entry into their RV sweepstakes giveaway. That's right, they're giving away an RV, and all you got to do is buy some Liquefied. You don't actually even have to buy any. You can go there and enter for free, but it is a good time to stock up. So use this link below. If you're not a fan of your RV smelling like feces, I highly recommend you pick up a bottle. Now let's get back and check out the inside of this RV.
You know, when we set this up, you know, we all use the same chassis and whatnot. I wanted to make sure our cockpit had some differences. We added armrests to each one of these. We added heat to each one of the seats. We recover the seats. You know, we still do the hidden safe in each one of the headrests right here, you know, for valuables. Production models, this will have a steel plate that goes down here with a couple of cup holders and a little spot to put your phone. The other thing is transitioning from a Super C from the cockpit to the coach can be challenging. So we added, you know, little monkey bars here. This entire thing up here is a steel cage, right? So I've got steel wing walls on each side, and then we wrap them in fiberglass to make them look pretty on the outside. We insulate them and put them here. The other thing is, in the cockpit, we molded all this. So everything fits right every time. It's insulated. Up here, you've got a power shade.
Yeah, I played with that earlier. That's nice.
And then there's actually a little Easter egg hunt. So you've got, you know, a motorhome there, and a camper, and a Bigfoot, and a campfire, and an alien. So you put the kids up in the bed, and you say, hey, find 10 things in the glass real quick. And we also have Cobra, which is cab over bunk ram air. So the nice thing is most of my competitors, they have the curtain like we do right here, but the air conditioning stops.
Yeah.
So on a hot day, you can't get, you know, your heat pump to put up here.
Right.
On a cold day, you can't get air conditioning up here. And traditionally, the cab over areas are a little bit cooler in the winter, a little warmer in the summer. So we insulated this and we put our Cobra up here. So you've got reading lights on each side, cup holders, cubbies, charging ports, 110. So there's a lot going on in the cab over bunk. So what it works is if you look at our ceilings, you know, the entire industry uses a round diffuser right here, a round slot.
Yeah.
Tear. So what ours is, you know, this is our intakes right here. This is our return airs. So we return air through these. This was actually a product used in the marine industry for like dashes on pontoons. It's a foam resistant to mildew, mold, moisture. With a residential filter in it. So this is my return air, and then we supply through here. So we use whale tails, and there's a big plenum that's in here. We run a duct in a duct.
Right.
This system operates so efficiently versus what's in the market. So.
That's nice.
So the
AC is running right now. All I can hear is just the wind from the vents.
That's awesome.
So one of the things, a lot of my competitors will put the airs, we've got the quick cools, and you can hear yourself talking.
Yeah.
So one of the things on the slot diffusers is, you know, you can open them up, but it brings the air down at beds and it distributes a little bit more evenly. One of our themes in design was square. So you got a square faucet here, and you've got square latches and square speakers and square lights, and that's just a you know, a magnetic
That's neat. Yeah.
speaker right there. You got a subwoofer underneath here. Our Rockford Fosgate sound system is amazing. The furniture is all from Apex. They're in Tazewell, Tennessee. Made in the USA. So we've got your power recliners here. You got your dinette benches here. You know, these got giant drawers underneath each of these.
Yeah, that's
Huge drawers underneath.
You
We
can
do
do
a
a small-
solid surface dinette table. We got solid surface in the kitchen. We got solid surface in the bathroom. Get your Furrion appliance suite. So I've got a giant stove right here and a convection. So dual ovens.
So that is convection and a microwave?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw that sneaky storage back there.
Yeah, you've got a spot right here for a Roku or a gaming station. You're turning on your antenna booster there. So your Starlink modem and power supply is there. A real tile backsplash. You got a bottle washer. You know, production models will have the bottle washer up on the sink, so the sink is bigger.
Oh, okay.
You've got your 12-volt refrigerator. You've got a little privacy curtain right here. We did pocket doors on our protoing. They rattled pretty bad, so we went with the curtain until we can refine it. You've got a stacked washer dryer. If you don't get the washer dryer option, this turns into huge storage.
Yeah.
That gives you a lot of storage in this coach because the entire back wall is a wardrobe. You know, you've got a 70 by 80 king size bed. You know, most of my competitors' beds are short, so they can run them in under a wardrobe or whatnot. The other thing is, it's all made out of compression plastic. This is from Intertech in Detroit. They also got
Yeah, I
plant-
saw that. That's a lot better than some of the
So,
mattresses you get.
It's a breathable product. You know, when you're face down, you can feel it. You know, the other thing is you flip this over into travel mode, and the only thing that comes in, it comes into here.
Yeah, I
So
saw
the
that,
bed base doesn't move.
Right.
The other thing is you got a porcelain stool, not plastic. You've got a 36 by 34 shower with a linear slot drain, a lighted shower dome. So it's a good sized bathroom in this coach.
Yeah, it's very big.
So that's kind of a nickel tour of what we're doing with the new Lineage Series F. You know, if you have more information or you want more information, you can go to granddesignrv.com. The neat thing about the growth trajectory of Grand Design Motorized, everything we build will be called Lineage, whether it's a Class C traditional, a Super C, a Mercedes B, a B van, everything will be
It's all
called
going to be,
Lineage.
all the motorized going to be Lineage.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot for your time today.
Yeah, very cool. We'll have all of those links down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. Click the like button, and we'll see you next time. Okay, that won't go in the video. But anyway, it's very, very spacious in here.